We starting off the 2020 election with Peter Francott. He running for office, and we talked to him today. All right, talked to him personally. I want a federal and a state audit. I want a federal and a state audit, and I also want an audit in Michael Steele's campaign financing in 2004. I did a party for Michael Steele. I didn't get paid for $1,500. Also, Aisha Khan. Like I said, we're gonna follow the money in the machine. I was at Kane's. I was at 32nd Street Market today. All right, we was at the market today, and I laid my conversation out very well. I'm out $2.6 million in lost wages, defamation of character, and libelous statements. It's making a movie and a documentary about the prison industry and mass incarceration, about being black and white America. That's Governor Hogan. These other players in the game. I was insured when I did this. All right. Dear Governor Hogan, our 2017 Christmas party. This is the dog from the 2017 Christmas party. All right. I'm a hoarder. I keep everything. That shows who knew what and when. All right. Department of Justice. Brian Frost. Peter Francott. You feel me? No misunderstandings. All right. I want everybody on the same page. If Peter Francott don't give me an audit, I don't get my money. If Peter Francott give me an audit, then all this is gonna make a lot of sense. That's Jane Miller. I started this with President Bush. It went to President Obama. That's Governor Hogan. Show you how long he's been shielding it. I want an audit in Scott Schellenberger's office, the state's attorney's office, because that's where the corruption and the racism comes from. Mayor Pugh, you already got her in that investigation. She slipped underneath the radar, but she getting paid right now for the corruption that she did while she was in office. Go to the Baltimore Sun. They got all this. Baltimore Sun had this from the beginning. Brent Jones from the Baltimore Sun. Now he wants to claim that he's doing a lead investigation on the Baltimore City Police Department. No, you're not. I gave this to you too, Washington Post. So I gave it to President Trump. And I'm sending it, everything that Obama got, he need to turn over to Trump. Because we're going to talk about it all. I got a meeting. You go to Kamala Harris's office and get it too. Like I said, it's Judgment Day, being black in America. I am Dred Scott. To the man of master's house, you got to use the master's tools. And I use his tools very well. We shall overcome. You feel me? That's the Minority Report. That's being black in America. That's Dred Scott. You go to Senator Antonio Hayes, he got that. I gave this to Senator Antonio Hayes in front of everybody during the summer, right when session was over. That's my mother's ashes, because y'all kidnapped me. Y'all kept me from going to my mother's funeral. My mother had this information. You feel me? 701 West Jefferson. You kidnapped me from my home like you kidnapped us from Africa. Y'all made me famous for toilets. And if you contact Chief Justice Roberts, he got everything. He has some information. He don't got everything, but he got enough. This is about racism in your courts and your judicial system. The toilet represents your judicial system, the corruption in your judicial system. Breaking this corruption down, and I'm going to speak in front of the House Judiciary Committee and the Senate Judiciary Committee. I'm Shorty. I'm out $2.6 million. The state of Maryland kidnapped me. You feel me? The state of Illinois kidnapped me. I'm a legitimate businessman. I'm a business owner. And my right to property needs to be protected. That's my Governor Schaefer hat. And this is going to be my Governor Schaefer moment. Because we're going to audit Hogan too. We're going to count Hogan's money. We're going to count Yummy's money. We're going to count the money that Yummy been making off of art and activism. No, off of her artwork. We're going to count Yummy's money. and you go straight to Chief Hyatt and get this information from Chief Hyatt, Johnny Oleski, and Baltimore County Police Department. Also, Commissioner Harris in the Baltimore City Police Department. Because when Harrison came here, I handed him that his first day on the job. Told him to do his job or lose his job. I can back up what I say. Because everything I got on tape. I got 238 tapes. You feel me? Of being black in Baltimore. I got the Constitution on tape. Y'all made me famous for toilets. We gonna run with it. You want to talk about race and racism? We know Donald Trump is a racist. Hogan's a racist too. You got Democrats that are racist. You got racism in the Democratic Party. And we're going to expose it in Schellenberger's office. We're going to expose the racism and the corruption in the Democratic Party. And we're going to do it by a toilet in the Constitution. We're going to do it with art and activism. Welcome to the shit show. You feel me? Welcome to the shit show. Getting ready to pop this shit off. And let it ride. Like I said, go to President Obama and get it. Because it ain't just Bush. But since you opening your mouth, we're going to deal with this. Enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's already been published. It's on YouTube. Occupy the courts. Go get this information. Y'all made me famous for toilets. He's going to make it real easy for me to get these toilets off. Like I said, Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. I use social media to break down Baltimore. That's my Community Verizon Award. All right. This toilet is a $500 donation to the city of Baltimore. I'm donating it to the city of Baltimore. Being black in America. Treat us like shit. We traded the penitentiary for the plantation, cotton for cocaine, and we the cash crop. I'm going to show the role that the media plays in this. Like I said, this toilet is about being black in America. And that's the controller's office. It's how the media portrays us. It's our civil rights violations. You feel me? You can't have a ceasefire if you don't admit you got a war on drugs. You kidnapped me from my family. Black Lives Matter. You got Trump clogging his toilet up. Feel me? Suction is all fucked up. So you can come to Baltimore and unclog the drain. Like you said, you're going to drain the swamp. Well, come unclog the toilet. Come visit Baltimore. Go get this information from Judge Bennett. 13 is my lucky number. You feel me? Go get my information from Robert Harding from the Department of Justice. You feel me? Officers convicted for misconduct. You got a lot of officers going to get convicted for misconduct. Not just officers, but Democratic Party members. That's Department of Justice. I am writing in reference to Dwayne Davis. All right? He asked for the Department of Justice to investigate my case. That's the Department of Justice. That's Marilyn Mosby. We're going to investigate Dutch. You want to talk about the corruption and the money? Yeah, Dutch. I'm a caterer. I've been in your houses. I hear y'all talking when y'all get drunk. I'm a black Republican. Feel me? I'm a black radical Republican. And I blew the whistle on the Democratic Party. Racism in the party. You feel me? Donald Trump said, if you don't like it here, leave. Donald Trump said, you don't like it here, leave. Well, I ain't got a problem leaving, but I'm not leaving without my money. We're going to reinvent Marcus Garvey. We're going to take black out of America. It's time for black people to stand up. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. That's why I made a movie. Because people pay attention to movies. And they're going to pay attention to this. Because it's straight out of Baltimore. We're getting ready to level up. And these are the people that support what I'm doing. You feel me? This is the good in the hood. You feel me? To be the best, you ain't got to beat the best. And y'all ain't beat me yet. I'm the king of barbecue. I'm the king of talking shit. And I can back it up. So when you see me for the rest of the summer, I'm selling this to Netflix, Oprah Winfrey, whoever want to buy it, it's for sale. Russia can buy it if it want to. It's a product, and I'm going to set the price for my product. Change my product. I ain't changed my hustle. I'm a hustler.